I feel like it makes more sense to apply for the tourist visa because I think applying for a green card requires an unbelievable amount of commitment and trust from the both of us. And I don't feel like we are at a place in our relationship where we really have that.
What's going on, people? We are back again with some more Moving Mad. You know what, though, when it comes to Danielle, I do wonder if anything that she says does make sense to herself. I do wonder if she remembers things that she says in the past. Because last season, she said a whole lot of things on the show and then said a whole lot of things on the internet. And none of them ever really matched up. She was always very good at backtracking and always very good at not being consistent and always being caught out. And this is where I catch her out once again. Now listen to me, people. Please do listen to me. Danielle said, well, Danielle is in a position where she's ready to try for a child with Yohan. But she's not in a position where she wants to grant Yohan the ability to get a green card because there are trust issues in their relationship. So can somebody please tell me and explain to me this? How can you say that you are in a position where you're more than happy to have a child with someone that you don't trust, but you do not want to grant them a green card because you don't trust them? You cannot tell me having a child with someone you don't trust is not as bad, is not worse than giving someone a green card, or at least applying for one. Do you know what I mean? Like, can we make sense out of this? Oh yeah, you can't make sense out of people that lack common sense. You can't make sense out of people who think they know it all. But let's not forget, whenever she goes onto her on her TikTok or whatever it is, and she makes these videos about a teachable moment to all of us, she always speaks to all of us as if like she's beneath us, speaks down to us, when in reality, a lot of us have to literally look down to speak to her. Yeah, that was a short joke. But anyway, with that being said, though, it is absolutely ridiculous that she believes, well, at least she's given us this perception that having a child is not as deep as getting someone a green card. Giving us this perception that apparently you don't need that much trust to have a child with someone, but yet you need a whole lot of trust to be able to finally grant someone a green card or at least apply for one. So that's why she wants to go for a visitor visa first rather than go for the full shebang. Even though it may make sense to go for the visitor visa first, you cannot sit here and tell me the reason why you don't want to give him or don't want to apply for green card is because you don't trust him when you're willing to have a child with him. Like, yeah.
No tengo nada, pero tampoco quiere que yo vaya a su país y trabaje y haga mi vida. Entonces yo pienso que es algo egoísta de su parte.
I can honestly see why these two are together. Because both of them are ridiculous. Both of them are hypocrites. Both of them are just complete donuts. Okay, so we've got Danielle who's willing to have a child with a man that she doesn't trust but doesn't want to give him a green card. Meanwhile, we've got a man that claims that he wants to come to America because it's a better opportunity for him to work and all them kind of stuff. Now, I'm not disagreeing with the idea that yes, it may be a better opportunity for work. But for a man that is legit not had a job for 3 straight seasons, how are we to believe that him coming to America, he would actually get some work? Yohan is full of it. The guy loves to lie. He's just as bad as Danielle. They're both pathological liars. And they both lie so much that they forget what they say previously. There is no way in hell I would trust someone to tell me that they want to move to another country so they can get work. If I've been with them for like literally 3 seasons, which equals 3 years. And to be honest with you, these seasons are, you know, filmed over a certain time. So to be fair, that 3 season might not even be 3 years. They may have even been together for like 4 years. Who knows? Now, of course, in the very first season that they did come to us on Love in Paradise, Yohan was allegedly working as a hospitality guy at the time. And of course, we also seen this guy own his own business, which went out of business real quick. So really and truly, we know that this is a guy that does not know how to keep a job. He does not know how to sustain himself in a job. This is a guy that is more than happy to walk away from a job or more than happy to lose a job and then not fight for a new one. And at the end of the day, when you're looking at someone that isn't showing you any fight to actually at least try and go out of his way to actually get work, that is ridiculous. Because at the end of the day, we have seen other cast members from the DR, okay, and any other part of South America, and any other part of Europe, right? Places that are maybe considered harder to work, but then we see these people still trying to get their work. Damn, we got flipping Brandon in Thailand right now, and he's still he's doing something, and he's 23. So there is no excuses about opportunities when it comes to this situation. There is no way you could defend Yohan and tell me that yes, him coming to America would be a better chance if he get a job. Listen, you will only get a job if you want to put the work in. Now, what I'm trying to say is that this man, even if he came to America and got a job, the question is how long would he last in a job? Because again, his track record for lasting in jobs doesn't seem to be great. But you know what though? I'm tripping. Do you know why I'm tripping? Because Danielle still says that it's okay to have a baby with a man that cannot provide for her. Danielle says it's still okay to have a baby with a man that she does not trust. And Danielle says that she cannot bring him to the States because she doesn't trust him. Maybe she just doesn't trust the fact that he will get a job. But either way though, that doesn't make anything better. Can somebody please make sense out of this nonsense? Because this nonsense is very, very frustrating. And it's getting on my goddamn nerves. But anyway, let me know what you're thinking and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.